Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing drivers.
Kyle Busch handily dropped to the inside and leads lap 1 for Martin Truex. A disastrous pit stop for Kyle Busch. They lost the left rear wheel.
You see all this on the left rear over here. You see that the jackman let the car down before the guy had a chance to tighten the left rear tire up.
Yeah, a lot of times those jackmen, they go off the left front. Watch, he has his eyes on the left front. Little bit of an issue getting the left rear on. No lug nuts on that left rear. Dropped the jack. Never even looked back.
Looked like a possible hand injury to the left rear tire carrier. Ricky Stenhouse did not stop. So he is your race leader, and the 17 brings them to green with Truex on the inside.
A little bit of trouble with wheel spin from that outside lane with those older tires of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. No problems for Martin Truex Jr. on those new tires.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting to see how that 17 can hang in there with these guys with tires. That's going to be an interesting experiment.
And remember, the 22 of Joey Logano took only 2 tires.
Boy, these restarts, Mike, are so hectic. I mean, they're coming at you from every angle.
How impressive is this by Kyle Busch? All the issue they had on pit road, went to the back, had to repair the damage, and now he's battling for 15th.
I just think adversity, he rises to the occasion. When you throw adversity at him, when things don't go his way, that emotion that he shows works to his advantage. I think it really motivates him.
I like what you said too, DW. That team never bobbled. They never got wound up.
Stenhouse in the wall again, this time turn 4.
Yeah, I was worried about that right front. It was really knocked in a long way, and I think he just cut another right front tire down, it looked like.
He had made it up to 33rd after heavy right front damage in turn 3 that brought out the prior caution.
You see him coming off turn 4 here. He's going to be up high. He's going to be on the bottom when it starts, but you can see the car right back here. It takes off, and it hits the wall hard right here. Bam!
Larson and Kurt Busch, Chevy Ford up front, Truex, Keselowski, Kenseth, Harvick, Johnson, Suarez, Jones, Kane, the top 10.
Nice start there that time. Both cars pretty even coming across the line. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Man!
Hold the brake, hold the brake, hold the brake, hold the brake.
And hard in the wall, Keselowski.
We talked about how hard that is to make that pass on the bottom like that on cold tires. That was just unfortunate.
Well, and also, you know, they didn't come to pit road, so they picked up some of that rubber, and it built up on those tires. And we talked about the lack of downforce. It's very easy to get in there and get the car loose in that situation.
Brad Keselowski, for the second week in a row, gets taken out through no fault of his own. He's in 4th place there.
You just watch this 41 car on the bottom, and as we said, he stayed out. Everybody's out on those tires. They got a lot of debris built up on them, and man, he just got up the hill and got into the side of the 2 car and put him in the wall.
I mean, Kurt did an excellent job correcting, and he was going to be fine. Unfortunately, Brad Keselowski was to the outside of him. Saw Martin Truex Jr. He was in the same situation as Kurt Busch, but he did a nice job being patient with it.
Yeah, he let that 42 down in front of him. That could have been disastrous.
And Kyle Busch took him 3 wide into turn 1. He's coming back to the front. He is 8th. There he is on the outside.
And I think what Martin's frustrated with, and I would be too, is I'm faster than you are. We got a long way to go here, dude. So why are you racing me so hard at this point in the race?
He's heating things up here. You saw that was an aggressive move. He put his right front fender right to the left rear of Kyle Larson to say, hey, buddy, I'm right here. I can make life easy or difficult.
It's not going to be easy for either one of them. Martin is better off the corner. Larson a little bit better into the corner. That's why they come together when they exit.
Larry Mack, you want your driver racing this hard, this early in the race?
Well, that's the only way we're going to know what we've got. And just think about it. This is the first time we've been to Dover and had stage racing.
Hey, Larry, you know what you got? You got the bumper. I mean, that's just common sense right there. You're holding me up. I'm faster than you are. I think I would move over and let the 78 go.
Final lap, stage 1. Jeffrey Earnhardt goes a lap down for the new sponsor. And pulling down on Timmy Hill, racing Carl Long's car. But Hill stays on the lead lap. Come to green.
Boy, that 42 shot out of there like he's out of a cannon.
This is going to be wild to watch. This is another reason why I love these stages. Mixes up the strategy.
Whoa, Junior got, but yeah, Junior just about turned that thing sideways down the middle of 1 and 2. He caught it, but right along beside Jamie McMurray, almost lost it.
The top 12 restarters did not stop. Joey Logano took fuel only. Austin Dillon took 2 tires. Everybody else has 4 new ones. Among those who didn't stop, Kyle Busch at 4th place.
4th place?
Yeah. What a comeback.
That is amazing.
He is. Truex really good around the bottom. Look how he closes when he runs that bottom line. 42's up the hill just a little bit. Truex looks like his car is perfect. 42 not so much. Maybe off just a little wee bit. Right there you see that close right in the middle of the corner, right when you get back to the throttle.
And as these two are battling, 3rd place Jimmie Johnson is creeping into this picture.
Lap cars ahead. Timmy Hill stays high up the racetrack.
Whoa, you saw it again.
Yeah,
At 42. At 42 is just a little loose. Looks like we may see a replay of what we saw earlier when Martin had to get up there and put a little bump.
Whoa.
I think he's going to clear him.
It might be, hey, it might be a little payback here.
Oh,
Don't forget.
yeah, you're right.
Don't forget.
Remember me?
See, that's the difference of this year and last year. He would not even thought about that last year.
Deja vu all over again.
Into the green, white checkered for the 8th time. MTJ stays with us.
That's what I would have said.
Clayton Hughes. Clayton is a funny guy. I don't think Kyle Larson is overly happy with Martin Truex from what happened earlier in the day.
That little bump and run?
That little bump and run.
They're going to put on a show and duel it out here on this restart. Jimmie Johnson going to try to take advantage of this. Gets to the outside of Truex. But this is going to put a lot of pressure on Truex. He's going to need to complete this pass.
Oh, big slide for Truex.
Man, how did he save that car? Incredible job by Truex not to take that 42 out. That was amazing.
Or himself out.
Whoa.
Jimmie Johnson gambled by staying out, and it pays off.
Oh, my goodness.
He inherited the lead from Jamie McMurray, and he is the leader as Regan Smith causes the caution up in turn number 2.
You just think about risk versus gain, and what a huge risk they took by keeping Jimmie Johnson out that late. But then the leader started hitting pit road. I thought that's exactly when he would come down pit road, stays out. Now he's got a bunch of them a lap down. They get the wave around, and he has the lead.
Hey, Larry, I bet the trend, I don't know what the trends are, and I'm not asking you to look it up real quick, but I bet the trends told Chad Canals he needed to probably stay out until this point.
Boy, heavy damage and impact by the 43, Regan Smith.
Oh, my gosh. That
Losing a right
shot
front.
up the hill.
Dylan Newman, the front row. Austin Dillon, Johnson, Earnhardt Menard, Patrick Buescher, Larson McMurray. That's your top 10. Then Truex, Kane, Elliott, and Kyle Busch. Here we go.
Well, that's not going to help Jimmie Johnson's cause. Ryan Newman spun the tires, caused that inside lane to lose a little momentum.
Larson was 3 wide.
That 13 got a great start. It's just what he needed. Now if he could just put a little gap between he and everybody else, although here comes Newman, he's looking pretty stout.
Yep, Ty Dillon's got to get away here.
Got to get away because the hungry hounds are coming after him.
Man, Larson is there.
Oh, yeah.
How does he make this pass happen? Oh, he kind of faked to the low side and then goes to the high side.
Yeah, he's going to drive around the outside.
And Kyle Larson, the new leader. He's led 199 laps next time around.
If the caution doesn't come out, he doesn't have a problem. If he wins this race, he went up against the best today, and that's in Jimmie Johnson.
And oh, by the way, let's start looking for the broom, because this would be a clean sweep.
Yes.
For Kyle Larson of both Saturday's Xfinity race and Sunday's Cup race at Dover.
And it's redemption for what happened to.
Man, 3rd place here. Caution. Car in the wall, turn 2. And it is David Reagan.
Now, who do you think this favors?
Woo.
The 78.
And you got Truex in 3rd. Now we've got a race.
I think the 78, it benefits him the most because he's got pretty darn good tires.
14th caution flag of the day. The California kid versus the 7-time champion. Green flag.
Larson did not get the start that he wanted. He's going to have to work hard to get the outside of Jimmie Johnson here. Oh.
McMurray 3 wide.
Wow, he's sideways. Oh, the wreck.
No.
Big
The 13
crash, back
just
straight
got
away.
crashed.
That'll be it.
Big wreck going into 3. I mean, look at them. They're wrecking everywhere.
I think they made it to the overtime line.
Now NASCAR will have to look at video to determine whether the leader was at the overtime line or not before the caution.
So many good cars. We're having great days here, all wadded up in the 3rd turn.
Allmendinger destroyed. Dillon against the turn 3 wall.
Watch Ty Dillon. He gets loose. Then a little bit of contact between he and his teammate Ryan Newman.
Hard contact, 77 and a 13 there.
And then it's on.
Yep, and he gets into the one. Is that McMurray down there?
Allmendinger. And Jimmie Johnson will tie Cale Yarborough on Stock Car Racing's all-time win list. Johnson wins his 11th at Dover.
And he's got a lot of fans here in Dover because they're all cheering for that.
And Jimmie Johnson conquers Delaware once again.
Growing up, his hero was Cale Yarborough. He loved the Hardee's 28 paint scheme. He even went to a Hardee's one time hoping to see the car in person. He started the day wearing a special helmet with Cale on it. Jimmie, not very often an athlete grows up trying to chase his childhood hero. Today, you matched Hall of Famer Cale Yarborough. How impactful for you the feeling of this win?
Yeah, that's such a great way to say it. I mean, I never thought I would end up here in NASCAR as a kid racing in the dirt out in Southern California. And you know, I was a big Cale Yarborough fan, and I remember going to a race in Oklahoma with my parents and my brother. We're driving across the country, and we pull up to a Hardee's, had no idea it was a burger stand, and I really thought when I walked in the doors I was going to Carrie Rose's race shop. It was so, very disappointed, had a burger and left, and then understood the world of sponsorship. So to be here to tie him at 83 wins, we just got the tribute helmet. I wasn't sure how quickly we'd be, or if we'd be able to go there and get it done. But Kale, you're the man. Thank you for all you've done for our sport. And then to be a part of one team, one sponsor, Lowe's, Chevrolet, Valvoline, Gatorade, the support of the fans. This is an amazing day.